penalty for this charge?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, this is a 3-count complaint that also alleges that same date, same time, same location, that you did carry a dangerous weapon, that was a pistol concealed on or about your person. This is a felony offense, punishable up to 5 years in prison, a $2,500 fine, does also require mandatory forfeiture of the weapon. You understand this charge?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand the potential penalty for this charge?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, you do have the right to have the assistance of an attorney. Kalamazoo Defender is present for purposes of today's arraignment. If you could not afford an attorney, they would screen you for their representation. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do say, either orally or in writing, can be used against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questioning to which you consent. I do have the defender's appearance, Ms. Moss. I will accept that for filing today. Now, you also have the right to have what's called a probable cause conference within the next 7 to 14 days. Preliminary examination within 5 to 7 days after that. Schedule the conference April the 30th at 8:30. The exam will be May the 7th at 1:30. Those will both be with Judge Hemingway. The prosecutor is recommending a denial of bond. Any further thoughts there, Mr. North?
Yes, Your Honor. The defendant is on surveillance video retrieving a firearm from his bag. He subsequently points it at a security guard, firing one shot to the chest, killing the victim, Mr. Wiley Jr. He does not stick around at the scene. He flees the area, is on the run for 5 days until he's arrested. Accordingly, people are requesting a denial of pretrial release pursuant to MCR 6.106 B1A1. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Moss?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Cole turned himself in at the, to my understanding, the Battle Creek Police Station yesterday and was transported here. Understanding the seriousness of the charges, we would just ask for the court to consider a high cash surety bond instead of an outright denial, but we understand it's in the court's discretion to do so.
Thank you. Office of Community Corrections, interestingly, was recommending a release with conditions, suggesting this young man is a senior at Harper Creek High School. I'm going to deny bond in accord with Michigan court rules under these circumstances. Kalamazoo Defender will reach out in the next 72 business hours, Mr. Cole, to talk with you about your case. Judge Hemingway will see you here on April the 30th. Ms. Moss, given that there's a co-defendant, might want to make a note about a potential conflict now.
Our office is already aware. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're all set, Mr. Cole.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, apparently PSO Miller is awake after her evening shift, and we can try her one more time. Yeah, 269-569-0125. Hi, Kayla. I got Judge. This is Judge Ankley. I got your affidavit for search warrant here. If you'd raise your right hand for me, please. You solemnly swear or affirm that the contents of this affidavit are true to the best of your knowledge, information, and belief. All right, I'll get it right back to you. Thank you. You're welcome.
I mean, sometimes we take it off, but if we do a call in, we have to go.
No, he did start this one. Unless he's got new stuff we didn't know about. Hughes hasn't come back to me unless maybe Judge Hemingway did it. Hughes and Moose were the two that I denied for lack of PC, and then yeah, if you're gonna allege a value greater than $200 and less than $1,000, you have to tell me what the value is. If it's under 200, you just assume yes, and some, but once you start picking, you gotta tell me.
Oh my God.
No.
He was a felon in possession, but he never told me he was a felon in the first place. It's an element of the kind of thing. Kind of like on a retail crowd when they don't tell me the store is open to the public, or DV when they don't tell me the relationship.
Oh, go to the night jail very quick.
Is there Skinners in there now? Might as well just do canvases around bail order, probably, huh?
Do you have corrections
Yeah, the guy. Do you ever study about the drone story? Yeah. Drones. What do you want
Like we're gonna be at a snail's pace today. For who?
I wouldn't.
Yeah, sure enough.
I made sure that you don't say, don't talk like me. I'm not that kind of person. And I was ready to leave that party the whole fucking time I was there. You're the only reason I did. Somebody just walk up behind you. I would just right back there. You done the rough today.
You are Dante Jenkins Gooden, is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I have file 2500741. We are here today for arraignment. Let's stand in as part of the packet. We are here today on what appears to be a 2-count complaint that alleges that on or about April the 12th of 2025, in the city and county of Kalamazoo, state of Michigan, that you did knowingly and intentionally remove, alter, conceal, destroy, or otherwise tamper with evidence to be offered in a criminal case where the crime was punishable by a maximum term of imprisonment of more than 10 years or imprisonment for life or any term of years. This is a felony offense. It is punishable up to 10 years in prison, a $20,000 fine. Do you understand this charge?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the potential penalty for this charge?
Yes, ma'am.
Count 2 alleges that same date, same time, same location, that you did carry or have in your possession a firearm that was a gun at the time that you committed or attempted to commit the tampering with the evidence. This is a felony offense, punishable 2 years consecutive with and preceding any term of imprisonment imposed for the underlying felony. Does require mandatory forfeiture of the weapon or device. Do you understand this charge?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand the potential penalty for this charge?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you do have the right to have the assistance of an attorney. Kalamazoo Defender is present for purposes of today's arraignment. You could not afford an attorney, they would screen you for their representation. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do say, either orally or in writing, can be used against you in court. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questioning to which you consent. Mr. Koenig, the court does have the defender's appearance in this case. I will accept it for filing, however, would ask that you speak with your colleagues, given that we've now received an appearance in both Mr. Cole's and Mr. Jenkins Gooden's case, likely conflict.
Yes, we've already had those discussions, Your Honor.
Thank you. Now, you also have the right to have what's called a probable cause conference within the next 7 to 14 days, preliminary examination within 5 to 7 days after that. I have scheduled the conference April the 30th at 8:30, the exam May the 7th at 1:30. Those will both be with Judge Hemingway.
Yes, ma'am.
Prosecutor was recommending a $2,500 cash surety bond. Frankly, I think that's light. Mr. Norg?
Thank you, Your Honor. This defendant is seen on video admitting to taking a gun that was on the ground on the scene of a homicide. Given the circumstances of the evidence on this case, there's a high likelihood of conviction that carries with it a felony, firearm, 2 years in prison. So I ask for that cash bond, cash only.
All right, OCC was recommending release with conditions on this one as well. I suspect again, because he's got no criminal history. Mr. Koenig?
Your Honor, thank you. That's what I showed, that he had no criminal history either. He's 22. He's got a good job. He's worked at for 8 months. He's got a child that he cares for, a 3-month-old. Mr. Norg indicated something about a video with a gun and circumstances. We have no idea what those are. There's no evidence that that particular gun was a weapon used in another case that the court has dealt with recently. I would ask you to consider personal bond with OCC oversight if you thought that would be appropriate.
I'm going to set a $10,000 cash surety. It's not to purchase or possess a firearm or dangerous weapon, and would want to release to the Office of Community Corrections for supervision and monitoring. Kalamazoo Defender will reach out, Mr. Jenkins Gooden, in the next 72 business hours to talk with you about your case, and Judge Hemingway will look for you here on April the 30th. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Is it April 30th for Peck, Judge?
April 30th at 8:30 is the PEC, May 7th is the exam, same as Mr. Cole.